Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to Subsistence, Season 3, Episode 3. Today I think I said we were going to try to go up in the mountains if the weather is okay. We don't have enough wood, I need to cook that, to make a pickaxe, so we're going to have to get that first on the way. Maybe I should just go ahead and run that while that fish is cooking. And make one of those, because we're going to have to relight the fire when we get back. I'd like to have more than 2 cans of water, but we'll see. When I first logged in, I hope it doesn't keep doing it. There was a bear going nuts, and so I quickly re-logged in. And when I hit escape to bring up this information, it switched to profile 3, which is absolutely horrifying. I mean, can you imagine if I clicked save? I'm going to have to make sure that I check. No, I've only got one of those. Okay, well, we've got a fully loaded shotgun and no concerns about cougars because we don't have a BCU. So they're not around yet. Let's put that away while we're doing this part. Okay, we are going to get our grub trees. Oh, there's a deer. I think that's what it was attacking, but it was like right next to the door and the doorway, and yeah, I didn't stand a chance, so I reloaded. I always thought that there was I realize an animal can be right outside your base, but within like a meter of me when I load in. I guess that's well within the realm of possibilities, but I guess I've never really had that happen. But I was just like, no, I'm not swimming across this pond with that bear that close, or trying to walk out that door, and I'm not going to waste all my shotgun shells on it. So I just reloaded. No harm, no foul. Game was open for like 10 seconds. And I just reloaded right then and there. So let's go. What was the other situation? It's fine. So we'll find some vegetables. And hopefully I'll be able to stop and get some rabbits on the way. We need all that wood right there. So I'm going to go back and get that. You need to, as soon as you have a box, since you're going to be mapping anyway, while you're getting yourself set up, at least have a shirt before you turn the hunters on. I mean, putting down the BCU, because that, if your game is set up correctly, that will turn the hunters on. Mine is not set up to do that. I'll have to manually turn them on. There's a strawberry. Alright, let's make these planks. Need 4 of them. 4? Yeah. And try to get past all these animals. There's this, all along right here is bears and wolves. You can see 2 wolves right there. There was a bear right over there, approximately. There's another wolf, so we gotta go in between 2 wolves here. And we gotta do it quietly, because it looks like there might be something on that rock. Maybe it's just a shadow. There's another bear. Oh, it is just a shadow. I totally thought that was a box. Wait, was that a rabbit? I just missed a rabbit. No, that's a wolf. Okay. Let's try to get in between these animals and get up the hill. And I will go ahead and make that. we go. And that will go... Oh, I already had one. Okay, now I have two. Actually, I think I can stop that. There we go. I don't know when I made that. Did I make that on video? Because there's only been like 3 minutes in between. Alright, that's cool. Here's some wood. So we're going to grab some 6 log trees and some mapping. I don't think we'll get all the way to the top of any of those mountains today. But we'll get some supplies, hopefully. Hopefully there'll be some loot. Most of the loot is probably going to be down in that valley, huh? I would guess. I'm very, very careful. So, in solo play, in multiplayer, you know, when I'm playing with Arp and Annie, I am not careful. I'm the my character in that show is to be the scared, whiny one, and I think most of you know that. I'm not. That does not describe me at all. When it comes to this game, when it comes to Green Hell, yeah. But when it comes to this game, I'm not like that. But I am very cautious. And I don't like having to go get my bag. I don't like dying. I don't like losing a third of my ammunition. You know, I don't enjoy that. I try to avoid it. Last save, I think, was... someone could go back and check the number. I don't remember what it was. It'll be the day that the moose killed me. 247 days without getting killed. From 0 to day 247, I think it was. Or 248, I can't remember exactly. But there's all the rabbits. There's a box. But yeah, I'm careful. Sometimes I take what looks like risk. And sometimes I don't take everything into account before I do something insane. There's this little area down there a little ways. It's past the next 6 log tree down there. Where I got into a fight with rogues one day. And it turned into a fight with 2 bears, a wolf, and 3 or 4 rogues. And that was... Oh, there's some obsidian. That was season 1. And you know it because the thumbnail has arrows and circles on it on the screen, showing where the bears and the hunters, the rogues were. That's our first ore. Obsidian. There should also be iron and possibly copper up here. Let's take a look down there. That right over there, I believe, is Lion King. You can just make out one of the points right there. We should probably go that way first, since we've covered more of that side of the map. We'll just take a look here. Yeah, we've covered most of that. I'm not interested, chicken. Keep your chicken face shut. Don't be laughing at me either. Poor chickens. I make fun of them too. They deserve it. Is that a thing or a shadow? Let's see. I'm barefooted, so I probably shouldn't be walking directly on the snow. But I'm gonna be, because I need to cover some of this. Oops. Hey, look at that. We really do need iron, but since we're up here and there's no cougars, we might as well grab that obsidian while we can, easily. Hello, wall. There's iron up there. If there's no wolves, we'll go up there. There's a bear. He's always there. That's his place. I think I've pointed him out. Is that potassium? Gosh darn it. Oh, we're already picking up mass. I think I've pointed out that bear before at the beginning of series when, it's time to go cougar hunting for the first time. And I've said, well, there's a bear going to be right here. Where did he go? Can I get whatever this is too? Oh my gosh, this is probably all the potassium this save will ever need. Is that 12? 12 potassium. Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, there he is. Alright, we'll go over here. And let's see here. Yep. Hey, there's a strawberry. What did I have before? Strawberry. Good deal. There's a rabbit. Let's get him. See if we can get him. They turn around and come back if you follow them. Apparently I didn't follow him very well. Where did you go, rabbit-o? Oops. Alright, well, I didn't follow him very well. There he is, right there. Ugh. Gosh darn it. Please be iron, for God's sake. Yeah. Oh, I only got 3. Alright. I guess that rabbit's gotten away with it twice now. Bear is in the way. This is where Charlie and Alpha are on season 2, right here. Alpha's right there, and Charlie is right around the corner over there. I don't really want to go over that bear. I mean, I guess it depends on how high up he is. Maybe we'll just do the West Lake half first. There's copper. Ooh, I see a construction crate in my future. Someone, I think it was Annie, said... I think it was Annie. Oh, gosh darn it. I hear you skittering with your little feet. I'll catch you eventually. I think it was Annie. Said she thought it was incredible that I didn't pass by any locked crates. It is kind of astonishing, but maybe we did that on the last episode. But usually when you first start the game, wherever you're traveling to, to build your base, you'll see like 2 or 3 or 4 locked crates, and it's so frustrating. Because maybe you can drop a BCU right then and there and grab one of them, but it's not a good idea. Alright, I don't see any more loot up there, but we're going to go look at that rock. We also need to do some looting, excuse me, down in the valley today because we need we need nails. Alright, let's take a look at that rock. Oh, wait, I don't have a strawberry. I have a pile of strawberries. Let's eat one of them. Let's eat two of them. Oh my gosh. It's cold up here, but I'm not getting a lot of warnings. I think that's chicken. Yeah. But when you're cold, of course, your protein goes down faster, so you just kind of got to be careful with that. I don't really want to go up there. Alright, let's see here. Okay, I've covered that pretty good. I guess we can turn around and go over. May as well do Twin Rivers today. I think the only way that we're going to get shoes on is to put down a VCU. So either by finding a locked crate or by getting a cougar. A locked crate that has sinew in it. I don't know where that rabbit went, but he's on my hit list now. Because he skittered away from me 3 times. I did pretty good with the rabbits the first couple of days. Where is it? Oh, it's in front of me. Okay. Well, that 6-log tree is off my shopping list today. Unless that bear's gone when we're coming back. Oh, I thought that was an ore right there. We can go get that one though, it looks like. Oh, lithium. I just saw that. Oh, we've got 3 of those as well. We can eat that. We'll go ahead and eat the strawberries so they don't go off. Killed a rabbit. Killed a rabbit. Stop just to see if there was a rabbit there. I think we went pretty far up the North Lake right there. We did. We went pretty far that way, but we haven't gone up Twin Rivers or down Twin Rivers or whatever. So let's go ahead and do that. That'll give us a heads up if the, there's a moose, if the hunters spawn in on Twin Rivers. We're going to have to play a serious game of avoidance with them until we have a helmet on. But I would like to get an appreciable amount of mapping done. Because it would be nice to be able to look at the map and see if there's roads or something in my path. I don't see any animals. We'll look at on the Arpenny Arpegalos. See if they're going to spawn in on this game for me. They don't on Season 2, but it might have something to do with me traveling it a lot. because all of my drills are right here. Does it feel late in the day? It is late in the day. We gotta get back to Center Pond. Alright. Negative on upper Arpenny. Is that a carrot? Here's our first zinc. Now we're going to lose a blueberry. There's a wolf down there. So negative on that. Can I jump that far without breaking my leg? Nope. Oh, dang it. That was so far off. Oh my God. That's like a Guinness World Record for missing by a mile. What a terrible shot that was. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's chase him this time. One rabbit. Nope. The really funny thing is I was thinking I should say something silly like cordage or something like Arpeggio does. You know? And be like, well, I didn't tell the game what I wanted. But I think it's too late. I told the game what I wanted earlier. There's another piece of scrap right there to the left. I'd like to add some more to the base. So that blueberry died, so I just put another blueberry on the bottom of the stack. And so now I have all that time still. There's another rabbit. Let's wait. Back up a little bit and just watch him. Because I gotta grab him. Oh, the wolf is going the wrong way. Dang it. I don't want to lose the arrow. We need to get back. Lest we'll have to spend another night on Center Pond, and I don't want to do that. I had wanted to cross the lake today and cover a little bit of that, but I didn't even manage to stay on Twin Rivers. Look at that. Alright, let's check this island. That one had a wolf on it, I think. Maybe he's gone now. Yeah. Alright. There's nobody here. It's way too far to Center Pond to start swimming, so we're going to have to run this carefully. There's a bear right there. There's a wolf. There's a rabbit. No, don't go towards the bear. Don't go towards the bear. I missed. I hate this bow. I really do. There's a wolf up there. I hate this bow. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with this bow. You can do the whole game with this bow, but just stay over there, wolf. I know you. You get your bag and I get mine. You can keep the other one. I'll take this one. Nice. Apples. I mean, an apple and nails. That's chicken. It's a deer. Okay. There's a bear. Oops, stupid finger. Can't afford that. Can't afford that mistake on a new save. Stupid fingers doing stupid stuff. Merch available on Armored Annie's channel. It's still funny. Which way? Which way? There, over there. That's almost always, I almost always have to chase down a rabbit. And it's particularly hard sometimes, certain times a day. Give me that. I totally need it. Give it to me. Where did it go? It's so blind. Wrong way. I know. I saw you. I don't think we can run all the way to Center Pond. We don't have enough energy for that. I thought that was a wolf. More nails. Nice. Let's eat the onion because it's almost worthless. Won't eat all of those. Oops. Run, chicken. While you have this brief respite, and I'm not interested in you, you should run for your little life. I might have to look at a map. I think I need to... Oh, there's a bear in the way. And a wolf. Oh. Yeah, I know. I need to go this way. And, oh God, look at that brightness. Remember all of the wolves and the bears and everything that were on the edge of the valley before. Hopefully some of them have moved. Alright, there it is. Home sweet home. Gonna have some rabbit for dinner. I'm looking for other bags. It's hard when you look into the sun. It's really hard to see. That's how you know in the caves what time of day it is. Wherever it's darkest, that's where the sun is. I see that iron up there. I was so flippin' happy that we got a little bit of obsidian. The only thing we didn't get was silicon, but we weren't anywhere near silicon, so I wouldn't expect to get it. Alright, let's see how how we do here. We need that and that. Pretty good. We're not incredibly hungry. And let's eat that carrot before it goes off. So let's see here. We need sticks. Need that. Did I carry that all day and didn't carry anything to fish with? What else did we pick up? All of these ores, which I need to make another box for. Only 16 nails, so we have 31. Oh, I didn't have a room for that. Let's do it that way. And that. There we go. I have 5 cloth. Oops. I need 6, of course. Okay. So I'm going to have to go fishing. I also need 2 cordage. So we'll take that. Put the feather away. No, I put the wrong thing away. And I always forget the water. Let's go ahead and cook that. And let's see, what else did we accomplish? Not much else. That was pretty much it. So we'll put that there. That's a shame that that went off. I think that was a fish steak. Put that down there. Well, that's actually where cloth goes for me, but I'm going to use all of it. Still waiting on that. I think I'd like to do this wall. I was going to do that ceiling, and then I was like, no, I think I better do that wall. And then we'll need that. There we go. I'm going to save that for a little bit. And try to put a shirt on. See, for shoes, we're going to need 2 sinew. So we don't even really need a great locked crate. We just need one with a little bit of sinew in it. There's that. And then the wall, I think, is only 3. Should we put a window here? Yeah, I think so. One more. Alright, we did a little tiny bit. We didn't get terribly far, but we actually didn't get very far. We only got that little tiny bit there and that little tiny bit there. So, and that's the lake, I think. Well, most of it is. There's the cave right there. So, next time, we're probably going to concentrate on this part. Just the hills right above the valley. And we might step down into Death Valley, but not by much. There we go. We're wearing a shirt. Finally. There we go. No more just bra and trousers. Still have my painted toenails, though. Alright, you guys. I want to thank you all so very much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. I wish my voice would stop doing that. We'll see you next time. Oh, wait. The wall. I forgot about the wall. There we go. Now we can look through there at our dark figure looking out. Have a great night. Bye-bye, everyone.